Good evening, everyone. I know this particular topic is something that I'm extremely passionate about because I have found out for myself and for the women that I work with that a lot of women have absolutely no clue about the female cycle. We know we menstruate and that's it. And usually what we associate with it is pain, cramping, moodiness, and the men can probably attest to that. And when we look further into the female cycle, it's not just that. And it affects not just the first few days of our cycle, but our whole life. Women menstruate 500 times during a lifetime. That's equivalent to 6.5 years. And when you think about it, these are all the different phases that women go through. And there are different seasons that are associated to it: winter, summer, autumn, and so on. And when we look at these phases, what we can see is they reflect all of the different emotions, all of the different thoughts, everything that makes a woman. The reflective phase, which starts from day 1 to day 5, gets the woman within herself. The woman gets back within who she is, what she is interested in, what are her ideas, what are her thoughts, what are her desires. And for the men, what it means is usually stay away from me, because now it's my me time, right? It's my relax, it's my me time. I just want you to stay away from me. But it's not just that. It's understanding that this is a time for a woman to recreate herself during every cycle. And then once she has created those ideas, she moves into the dynamic phase. This dynamic phase is there to help the woman to actually use the idea that she has created and put them in motion. What it means for the man or for the other women in her life is that this is a time to actually use that energy and put it forward, put it in motion, create something out of the idea that we had before. And that also means, for example, for women who want to start a new diet or a new exercise regime, this is a perfect time to do so. Because I know there are a lot of books on the topic out there. And next phase is the empathic phase. The empathic phase is around the communication and the connection with everyone around them. And this is the best phase for women to go and socialize, to have dinner with friends, to go out and do public speaking, to go to sales meetings. And I'm going to ask you, which phase do you think I'm in today? And so if a man wants, for example, to take her dear one, or a woman wants to take her dear one out, this is a perfect time to do so, because they're going to have even more fun. And as we move from the empathic phase to the other phase that we have in, which is the creative phase, once all these things have been in motion, because we're recreating the woman every step of the way, right? So there's a creative phase, and this creative phase is time for the woman to go through all of the things that she has made happen over the past few days, and to just decide what she wants to move forward and what she wants to get rid of. Which means usually for the partners, be careful not to be on her wrong foot, because otherwise she might just tell you, you know what, you're actually not part of what I want to have right now, so go away. And I think my husband sometimes can attest to that, right, honey? But when we look at the female cycle then, what it means is that we're not just one person, we're different women along the way. With these different women and these different phases, we have different talents that get expressed. And understanding what this talent brings forth for ourselves means that we can create for ourselves different realities. For example, writing a book when we are in our creative phase, or doing public speaking when we are in our empathic phase. And creating our to-do list and making them more efficient when we are in our reflective phase. And this is not just rooted in mindfulness, this is also rooted in science. As you can see here, the different hormones, estrogen, progesterone, and testosterone, are moving throughout the whole cycle. And this is not valid just for women, but this is also valid for men. So the men have a cycle of 24 hours. So guys, you're actually not really lucky, because your phases are probably much shorter than ours. So my challenge for you today is to observe and track how you feel. to identify your hidden talents, to see which one you actually want to express, and to discuss with people around you, so you can find out for yourself what you want to create. Thank you.